And you, Arcadian, what is your profession?
Sculptor, sir.
Spartans! What is your profession?
What's going on YouTube? So I'm just taking a look at my weight log right here real quick, my book. Just want to see, okay, so Sunday, is that my last bench press day or my last chest day? Yeah, it was. So right before that I hit back and by, but yesterday was shoulders and a little bit of arms, and I hit some traps in there too. So I feel like optimally, if I'm gonna get triceps going, I didn't really hit triceps yesterday, so I feel like optimally it'll probably be best for me to do a chest and tri day today. So that's probably, not probably, that's going to be what we're gonna be doing today. In the orange and yellow again, just leaving work. Let's pull out of the lot here. But yeah, so my day to day is pretty much wake up at 5:15, click snooze again, and then click snooze again, and then wake up, roll out of bed, and pretty much run late for work almost, and then have to pick up, like, I live in Canada, so I'll go stop off at Timmy's real quick, get like a bagel belt or something like that, grab a quick coffee, and then maybe a donut. But I'm gonna try my best to actually like not be a lazy fuck and get out of bed on my first alarm. Here's the thing, I always say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get up as soon as that first alarm goes, and then I get to bed at like 12 o'clock and I have to be up in like 5 hours, and then once that alarm goes, my motivation goes too. It's like I have no desire to get up on that first alarm, but I'm working on it. It's something that it's an area for growth, and that's gonna be something that I'm gonna be focusing on, or trying to get better at, is actually getting up when I need to get up. Because like, the world runs on early mornings. It's not so much designed for late nights. So when you set that alarm, so I gotta talk to myself here. When you set that alarm, you fucking get up. You get up at that time, you do what you need to do, no questions asked, and you gotta win the morning. Like, you really set yourself up for success when you wake up at the time you're supposed to wake up, do the shit that you're supposed to do, and you really get the ball rolling for the day. And when you fall behind on that and you're waking up late, you're not making breakfast, sometimes people even skip breakfast, which I've been guilty of that too. Like, a lot of the times I don't feel like eating as soon as I get up, but I like force myself to do it. That's something that I've really been working towards, is just eating more. Obviously right now it's the beginning of summer and people are trying to shred for the summer. I'm already lean. Like, I've already reached that aesthetic. But the thing is I'm trying to put on size right now, and in order to do that, you need calories, you need to eat. So waking up early is going to be my next area of growth and improvement, because like I said earlier, you're just setting yourself up for success when you win the morning. So that's something I'm really going to try and focus on here. Speaking of focusing on, I'm also going to try and focus on improving my social media presence on Instagram, TikTok, maybe YouTube Shorts as well. but that's something that is definitely going to happen in order to reach a bigger audience, get more exposure, and just build a community. I don't want to say fan base, because I believe that the people that support me, I support them. And I believe that everybody who's watching and following along and deciding to spend time out of their day to watch some of my content, I believe that it's a community. We're all in this together. I help you guys out by giving you guys some entertainment, take your mind off things for a little while, and show you guys how to work out, how to actually like reach your goals. And you guys support me just by watching and consuming the content. Whether or not you guys, oh, all right, that's a tough left right there. Whether or not you guys actually like the content or not, just by watching and engaging, it supports me. Whether or not you guys are leaving great comments or leaving shitty comments or not even commenting at all, just by watching, it shows me that I'm on the right path and I'm doing what I need to do in this life. Because I was on a path playing hockey, and I got to a point where I realized that I just kind of would be spinning my tires in the mud, continuing to pursue it. Because for people that don't really know, minor professional hockey does not really pay that much. Like if you're playing in the jungle, like the Fed, your base salary, especially as a rookie, is probably going to be about $250 a week, which is what, roughly like $30 a day, maybe like 30 something dollars a day. And that's really not sustainable for a lifestyle and making sure I'm like eating good and doing that sort of stuff. And yeah, it even with a side job, even with here we go, even with getting another job, which I would obviously do if I was playing some sort of minor professional, it really it's a grind. In all honesty, it's really tough to kind of climb up the ranks there, and especially as a goalie, there's only one net, and most of the time there's about 2 to 3 goalies on a team, and there's really nothing guaranteed. Now, I'm not saying what I'm doing right now is guaranteed, but even if nobody ends up watching this or whatever, the people don't like it, I'm still pursuing what I want to do, which is becoming a professional bodybuilder, getting my IFBB Pro card, and trying to make my family, my friends, my community proud. So that's kind of where my mindset's at. I can get into my hockey background and like my hockey story later, because I feel like EP, for people that know it, it doesn't really tell a full story. It just shows you numbers and teams. It doesn't tell you what happened throughout that year, the hardships, the speed bumps that happen along the way. And that's something that, it's a story that needs to be told. You're really judging a book by its cover on that. And unfortunately, your EP or Yo, I don't know if I've said this before. I think I said in the last video, I'm a fucking scatterbrain, bro. I did not bring my gym clothes. So I'm not gonna be working out in the high vis. I'm gonna take this off. Thank God I got a tank top underneath this. However, I'm wearing work pants. So what you see right here, these pants, got the gym shoes though. So we're gonna take this high vis off. And unfortunately, we're gonna be grinding it out in these pants. I'm probably gonna fucking die of heat exhaustion, bro. It's gonna be a tough one, but I got my water, I got everything there, and yeah, let's get into it. Yo, This is one of my first times ever in this gym with absolutely nobody in here. So here's a clear look at what this place actually looks like. It's a nice little gym in here. Do a full 360. Right over there, I doubt you guys are gonna be able to hear it on this mic, but there's some squeaking going on because there's a basketball court on the other side of this wall. That's actually where the original gym used to be, and then he kind of moved it over onto this side. And then through that door over there, where it says Jungle Courts right there, on the left-hand side, as soon as you walk in, there's another door, and that's the private gym area where I was at in the first video here. So let's take full advantage of this, and let's get a good fucking workout in. All right, got some plates on there. This is going to be my warm-up set. Normally I warm up with the bar, but feeling pretty good. Got to do a few of these, and I should be good to go. That's try not to blow out a shoulder here. Let's get some music going. Oh, that's a Protect Our Parks episode. That's not music. Still entertaining though. Let's rep this shit out. Actually, did I bring my backpack in here? I did. Forgot to take my pre-workout. Oh shit, I'm almost out. Bottom deck today, letting the top deck heal up a little bit. Go by week. Bottom, for 1 week, bottom lips. Next week, upper decks. So let's rep it out real quick. Quick set of 8. Let's up the weight. Yo, I don't know if I'm the only one, but when the plates don't match up, that really bothers me. Am I even in this? Let me switch this real quick. No, I'm good. I'm chilling. Yeah, I have OCD when it comes to plates. If they're not the same, it pisses me off. So the bumper plates that you saw earlier, they were already on here as soon as I walked in. And I was kind of feeling lazy, but then I realized that the 25s are kind of hard to get to. They're all the way at the other side of the gym there. So I ended up just switching them out. But let's get the second set in here. All right, this may be stupid, maybe a dumb idea to do this, but we're gonna do it anyways. So I've gotten this before with a spotter. I have no spotter, but I have the fear of death on my side. If this drops and I can't get it off, it's the end of the channel. So with that in mind, we're gonna go for 1, maybe 2. Kind of proud with the one. I knew when I was up there for that second one, That one was gonna be questionable, but at least I got the one. Now you may be thinking, yo, Kyle, you're a fucking dumbass. Why didn't you just use those safety pins? And you're right, I should have used the safety pins, but the ones over here, it's not an excuse, but they're kind of finicky to get in there, to be honest. I mean, there's one regular one right over here, but that's the only one that I can find like that. So, oh, would you look at that? It's right there. We'll use it for this one. Let's be smarter this time. So let's set this up. This is the warm-up weight, so I won't use it for this one. But my next set, definitely gonna have to incorporate those into it. Let me get this a little bit more like that. Don't know how much that actually did, but satisfied my urge to fix it. So let's get a few reps out of this. Ugh. Change the angle up, put the pins in. Let's move this weight up. All right, let's get a couple sets in here real quick. Got the pins on. Time to get after it. Yo, so yesterday I made a mistake. I I put 2 liquid IV pouches into, I think it's 2.2 liters of water that I have in that jug. It felt great in the moment, and like throughout the day I felt great. But the problem was, and I started Googling it afterwards, too much liquid IV can cause a headache, and I had a fucking splitting migraine. So my solution is just take one in the morning, just like put a packet into the bottle or whatever electrolyte source that you're using. Take one in the morning, and then you'll be good to go. Your body will be hydrated, and then after that, when you consume the water, it'll help a lot better. But the thing is like I was in pain, bro. Like my head was splitting, and I pretty much have been consistent throughout the last 3 weeks of me being home, and that was the one thing that I just like started doing yesterday. And that's kind of what I boiled the issue down to, was putting those 2 packets of the liquid IV in there. So limit yourself to one. Too much sodium will cause and give you a headache. So to save yourself from that, just take one. So with that being said, let's do our top set right here. Yeah, let's get it. I may have been able to get 3 there if I didn't hit this thing fucking twice. So you live and you learn. I'm gonna pull the bench out further next time, but we're done with the incline bench. Let's move on to some more upper chest. We're gonna do some cable chest flies. No, I don't even know what the fuck that's just called. You'll see it in a second. I don't know what it's called. There's a million different variations for all these workouts, so keep the comments to yourself there. But let's put these weights away. Let's be courteous, because I know a lot of you motherfuckers out there leave those weights on there and just walk away. That's like the same thing as taking a grocery cart, bringing it out to your car, taking all your groceries out, putting it in the car, and then just fucking leaving it there. Bro, that's just gonna roll away. It's gonna hit something. But obviously, whoever you are, don't care about that. Don't care about ruining somebody else's day and their car. So put your weights away and your grocery carts. It's my little rant for the day. So in between me setting up the next sets here, got a text from my dad. So quick little update on my truck. I went to West Virginia University. I just graduated there about 3.5 weeks ago. And a couple weeks, about 2 weeks before I was about to graduate, I'm driving up to Pittsburgh to go see the Pittsburgh Pro, the bodybuilding convention up there. So I'm driving up there, and I have this unshakable feeling of I have to shit. So I'm driving, and as I'm driving, I'm getting on this off ramp, and my truck just breaks down, just completely just shuts off on me. Couldn't start it. I was the first car in there, and I was fucked. So basically, the truck broke down, and now it's stuck in Pittsburgh. Actually, no. I was stuck in Pittsburgh. I had to get it towed all the way back to West Virginia. So as it was stuck in West Virginia, I graduated, and I had to drive all the way back up to Canada. Now it's finished. They got all the parts. When my dad hit me with a text, $1,700 Canadian to fix this shit. Boy, do I feel like a dickhead, because that's literally what I just got paid for the last 2 weeks, roughly, not exactly, but there goes my fucking check. So yeah, all in all, the Pittsburgh Pro was actually kind of sick. I got to meet some legends. I got to meet Ronnie Coleman. I tried to meet the Trend Twins, but I get into the line, I was late, and as I'm getting into the back of the line, there was some guy, some security officer or whatever, was telling me that they were leaving early. So I was like, okay, I guess that's my fault. My truck broke down. Shit happens, but yeah. I also got to meet Sam Sulik. Guy's a beauty. I love that guy. There's a bunch of guys out there that are fucking beauties that I'd love to fucking get a workout in with. I think Jesse James Fitness, that guy's a fucking sick guy. Shizzy, another sick guy. Whole bunch of guys, Trend Twins. I don't blame them for wanting to leave early. They got a million people they got to talk to, and I guess it gets tiring. But if I was ever in that position, I remember feeling like I would have to go the full day, because you never know. You never know who you're running into. You never know who you're going to meet, and it could change somebody's life. You know what I mean? I'm not putting any blame on them. Don't go for them, because I get it. But I remember thinking in that moment, if I was ever fortunate enough to be in a situation where people wanted to come up and meet me, I would go the full day, and I make it my mission to try my absolute best to meet everybody. But yeah, if I'll save the rest of that truck video for another video, because like I said, I had the shit. It was bad. But this is what I meant on the just over there on the incline of what I was going to do for the upper chest. Don't know what this one's called. I'm going to call it upper chest raise, cable raise, whatever. That's how I'm going to call it from now. So basically, just lifting it up like this, kind of bringing it up here, just making sure that you're hitting up here. And yeah, so let's get 8. Let's hope that was 8, because I kind of think I lost count there. I added a handle on here because in the last set, can't see it, but the ball and joint socket thing that like stops the cable from going all the way up started pinching the shit out of my fingertips. So I'm gonna throw the handle on here. I was also fiddling around with my hand position, trying to see which would best activate it. And so I'm gonna go kind of debating between going straight up like that, like this, or like that. I guess it's kind of really just how you flex right at the top of your chest here. It's kind of what I'm figuring out. But I think personally, we'll kind of do it kind of be a lower chest exercise than if I'm pulling it up here. But to be honest, I was looking on TikTok for upper chest, and that's what they said. So, because you got to believe everything you see on TikTok. So, whatever. Let's get this. Bets. Yo, so actually, let me get in the frame here. So I was watching the video again. It's all about the arm path. So instead of biasing like the lower pecs and the mid pecs by going like down here, we're gonna kind of keep our arm path just about here and kind of bring it up here. So that's why I'm incorporating this second rack or the second cable, and we're gonna scrap the single arm, just go double arm and do it from 2 notches higher up. So let me write in how much I got. 30 for 8. Let's try and go up to 40 and see how many we can get here. Let's get this up to 40. Yo, actually, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna jinx myself here. Fuck it, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I was gonna say I'm surprised nobody's walked into this gym yet, but I just fucking jinxed it. Definitely someone's gonna be walking in now. So let's enjoy it while it lasts. But that felt pretty good. I'm gonna up the weight and do it again. I just realized in probably every one of my videos so far, I've had an Oprah Zinfree in my mouth, maybe one or two, rocking the 6 millis. So my bottom lips or the top lips look puffy. Oh, you know the reason. Let's get after it. Let's get 50 up here. Rip this shit out. Fuck yeah. Now, you know what? I'm gonna superset this, or my next set's gonna be a high to low instead of a low to high, or mid to high. I'm gonna get straight into it. Let's rock 30 pounds on here. Let's go right into this. Beautiful. Let's up the weight, change the camera angle, run it back. All right. Yo, I know you weren't asking. Song's a banger, actually. It's right there. Put y'all on real quick. Summer tracks. Gotta get after it. Oh, that is not the same. Nah, let's get 60 on here. Let's double this. Oh, that's 70. Let's get 60 on here. Just stuck it in the wrong hole there. Trying to figure out this leg position. Let's get one more set. Let's up it to 70. All right. Uh, this is another one. I actually never go cross, and I kind of feel like doing it right now. So let me get this about maybe one lower. Here we go. Yeah, it's perfect right there. That should be it. I got that. Yeah. Okay. Put 30s on here. And let's do a little bit past, trying to get that middle chest really activated there. It's not 30. I knew that felt weird. Nice. All right, seeing as I never do that like cross, I can already feel that right in my chest in the middle right here. So that's something I'm definitely gonna keep doing because like immediately I already feel it. So let's keep going. Let's keep doing this. Add another 10, got like a 30-second rest in between. Let's get another set real quick. Let's drop the weight. Let's get 20 in here real quick. Really blast that. Suboptimal music timing. All right, superset that. Nice. Let's move on to triceps. All right. Let's warm up here with the 70. Let's do some pull downs. It's kind of light, actually. I don't think it's really a warm up. Whatever. Let's go super hard on the next one. All right. Of course. Go 120. Let's just bang it out real quick. Nice. All right. Got a full stack on here, 150, really not that heavy, but I'm gonna have to get one of those clips where you can add a little bit more weight. But whatever, it's good for now. Ah. Yo, this is why keeping a book is clutch. I'm looking at my last week's progress. I'm gonna start off doing 10 pounds heavier than what I did last week. So right here, warm up is 20. So we're probably gonna just do warm up 30 with the single arm straight, like extension. And then we'll just do 10 pounds heavier than whatever this was. Try and progressively overload it. Felt pretty good actually. All right, let's get a 50 up in here. Let's bang this set out quick before I have to replace the battery. All right, bet. All right, I got 8% here. If it's anything like my last battery, it's gonna die in like 30 seconds. So let's get 70 going. All right, let's take this off. Actually, I could use this. Do the cross body tricep extensions with the diamond push up. Start off with 50. Fuck. Got the countdown going right now. I got 4%. That's up to 70 pounds. Yeah, that's 70 right there. Got to check the heartbeat on my camera. If it's still flashing, we're good. I knew some shit was gonna happen. I knew that shit was gonna fucking die on me. I have no idea where it died at, but it died somewhere along the line. So we're gonna up it. We're gonna go to 80. Probably gonna get, I'm gonna go for 1, maybe 2, and then we'll do some diamond push-ups and we'll call it there. All right, let's do a quick little pump check here. Let's see how we're looking. Let's check it out on this. Oh. Let's move this up. Let's move this over a little bit so I'm not straddling it. Not gonna lie, kind of feel a little bit like fucking David Lade always complaining about the lighting, but you know what? There's some truth to what he's saying. They're not all light is created equal. So sometimes you look like a Greek fucking god, and other times you just look like melted ice cream. But with that being said, ring light or whatever light Best Buy sells, I'm gonna end up purchasing one in the near future. Probably get a car mount too. That's something else I need to do. Just got paid at work, so gonna be balling out, getting paid bi-weekly. So this first week, we're going crazy. And then the second week, we'll see. But yeah, so those are the two things that we're gonna be doing. And then I'm also gonna try and get some more short form content out on Instagram, as I was saying, TikTok, and then YouTube Reels, question mark. But yeah, that being said, catch you in the next one. Peace.